Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make a video about the report on token purchases during Block 1's token sale. This report came out July 22nd of 2021, and basically there's been an audit of Block 1 going back from the very beginning during the token sale to basically audit everything and make sure that they were not buying their own tokens and just doing all that kind of stuff. So many people in the community and outside the community have used that as a major criticism against Block 1 because they said they would be transparent, and then quote unquote they weren't. But the whole time they were having the audit conducted, which you obviously don't ever release anything until the audit's fully finished. But that's like a whole nother issue. So I'm going to read the first page of the summary for the audit. So this is for the report on token purchases during Block 1's token sale. Block 1 engaged Clifford Chance LLP to review whether Block 1 purchased or traded tokens during the token sale conducted by Block 1 between 26 June 2017 to 1 June of 2018, including using proceeds from the token sale for these purposes, and to provide advice as to the legal and or regulatory implications of our findings. PricewaterhouseCoopers Limited were instructed by Clifford Chance and Block 1 to assist with the review. DMG Blockchain Solutions Incorporated were instructed to extract blockchain data and provide it to Clifford Chance and PwC for review. We were instructed to undertake a review to determine whether or not Block 1 purchased tokens by any means during the token sale, and to advise on Block 1's associated legal rights, as we set out in more detail in the report below. Based on our review of Block 1's use of Ether during the token sale, we found no evidence that Block 1 purchased tokens on the primary market. Block 1 owned wallets, did not transfer any Ether to the smart contract wallet. On the secondary markets, we found an apparent trading error whereby a Block 1 trader purchased and immediately sold 20,000 tokens on an exchange in September 2017, approximately losing $130 in the process. Based on the information provided and the evidence reviewed, including the small size of the transactions and the fact that tokens were sold within less than a minute, it appears that the purchases were not part of a strategy to signal increasing demand for tokens, and we found Block 1's explanation that they were accidental to be credible. Other than this, we found no evidence that Block 1 purchased tokens on the secondary markets. We found no evidence of any arrangements between Block 1 and third parties by which third parties bought tokens on Block 1's behalf. Subject to the purchase described in the section above, the important assumptions and limitations of our review, we found no evidence that Block 1 purchased tokens by any means during the token sale. Given our instructions, we focused on whether Block 1 purchased tokens during the token sale. Nonetheless, during the review, we did not find any dividends paid to shareholders or any share buybacks during the token sale. The report below sets out the terms of reference for our review methodology, the basis for our findings, and the limitations and assumptions upon which our findings are based. And then it goes into a 25-page document about the report and what they actually found, and I'll put a link to that in the description if you want to check it out. But there is another section from an EOS Go article where it says Block 1 finally released the audit regarding the EOS token sale conducted between 2017 and 2018. The audit was one of the most criticized points about EOS and Block 1, but the review found no evidence that Block 1 purchased tokens by any means. The audit was conducted by Clifford Chance LLP, supported by PwC Hong Kong and DMG Blockchain Solutions, and was completed in July of 2021. And then there's a section that they quote that's further down in the document that says, "The review was completed in July 2021 and found no evidence that Block 1 either intentionally purchased tokens by any means during the token sale or entered into any arrangements with third parties to do so on their behalf. The analysis was performed on the basis of several internal Block 1 documents, over 150 separate requests for documents, information or confirmations, as well as data extracted from the blockchain. The following were collected: approximately 800 megabytes of structured and unstructured data, including bank and securities account statements, contracts and corporate documents, activity statements sent by OTC brokers, activity records extracted by Block 1 from exchanges, OLEader 7.3 million rows of transaction data for Block 1's Ethereum wallets, including the smart contract wallet and token address wallet provided by DMG, approximately 85,000 rows of data that were extracted from Etherscan, over 2,000 rows of transaction data relating to Block 1's transactions in Bitcoin and BTC fork currencies, information relating to Byteball and Neo transaction wallets, over 100 online articles, forum posts, or comments, and other publicly available online sources in English and other languages in order to identify material relevant to the review. The audit should by now confirm Block 1's vision, whose goal is to become a bridge between the regulatory world and the crypto world." And it goes on to say, now that they're clear from the SEC waiver of 2019, which according to the SEC makes EOS not a security, right as the time bullish launches and right as the time Bitcoin is safe as well and has a clear path for mainstream adoption, EOS has the same chance and opportunity. But what this really illustrates is just the depth of how deep this audit went, how thorough it was, how basically no rock was unturned. If Block 1 was doing something wrong, if they were doing something against the law, I mean, they had every person in there who was ready to hand them the book and ready to throw the book at them and ready to completely destroy what they were trying to do, looking for problems, and they found none. I think that really speaks to the character of Brendan Bloomer. That really speaks to the quality of business that they're conducting at Block 1, the transparency. You might not think so, but think about just how, I mean, they said they would do that in the beginning, and then they did it. So it's like, what more can you ask for? The people that are mad are mad because it's not the outcome that they wanted. They want EOS to fail. They don't want these things to happen. But yet, they keep happening, and they keep missing out. And real soon, they're going to regret it in a major way. So this audit was, a complete success, a complete vindication for everything Block 1's been saying. And now, with literally everything behind them, the audit's out, they had settlement for price manipulation, they got a waiver for being a security. They're regulatorily in the clear all the way. Like, it's time now for things to start taking off in a way that most people are going to wish they were involved with. So I just want to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.